Hi there, this is Christine Lewis with United to Teach. Today we're going to talk about space science and how galaxies started to begin with. About 14 billion years ago, so the theory goes, scientists believed that we had nothing at all, not even space itself. Scientists believed that a speck of light smaller than a pinhead appeared out of nowhere and suddenly it exploded to a colossal size. This is what we call the Big Bang Theory. With the Big Bang, stuff called matter came into existence and the universe formed. And bits of stuff became stars and planets, and energy began spinning around them and moving them through space. To this day, stuff and energy are still doing the same thing. We're going to do an experiment to demonstrate this. Since the Big Bang, many new galaxies have formed, and scientists have discovered that they are slowly spreading out because the universe is still expanding. You can see how galaxies move and continue to expand by doing this experiment with the balloon. Today we have two balloons. We're going to use this one that's mostly blank here. The other one has spirals and dots on it. Look at this one real closely. You will see that we marked it with 3 dots in the form of an isosceles triangle. This isosceles triangle means that the triangle is all the dots on the triangle are different distances apart, and that's what you want. You don't want them to be equilateral. You want them to be basically the same. You don't want them to be the same distance apart. You want them to be different distances. So that's what we did here. We made dots on here. We've got A, which is hard for you to see, but here's A, and we have B, dot B, and we have dot C. And with that, we blew the balloon up to about 1 1/4 inches before we marked our balloon. Then we marked it where you see those dots. And then we blew it up to about 3 inches in length, up to 3 inches. And we're going to see if these dots moved apart. And what you should find is that they did move apart. When we blew it up to 3 inches, the dots between on line AB, or between dots A and B, went to 1 inch. And then dots A and C to make line AC grew to 1.5 inches, and then dots B and C grew to 2 inches for line BC. Okay, now Carrie's going to blow this balloon up to 4 inches. We're going to blow it up to 4 inches across. That's okay. This balloon is even bigger. And when we blew it up even bigger, we got 1 1/4 inches for line AB, 2 inches for line AC, 2 1/4 inches for line BC. Then we blew it up to 4 inches. Did we blow it to 4 inches? Okay, now that was for 3 inches, excuse me, or for 4 inches. Now we're going to blow it to 5.5 inches. Blow it to 5.5 inches, and let's see what happens. Do you think that all these lines are going to stay the same? Are they going to get smaller? Or are they going to get bigger? To get it in the screen. It got a lot bigger, didn't it? We can hardly even get it on there. And she was right. If you guessed that the distances between the dots were going to get bigger, you were right. Line AB grew to 4 inches. Line AC grew to 5 inches apart, and line BC was 4 inches. Okay, so that is a great demonstration. If you would like to do this on your own, all you need is a balloon, something like a Sharpie to show the distances, to mark your distances. So you need a Sharpie and a ruler, preferably one that is flexible. And you can do this at home. And if you want a second one, you can mark it like we did. We did little dots and swirls to make it look like a universe.